today Maria is going to give her $1 millionth to charity through her efforts in the Mayor and First Lady's Charity Gala. So we are really proud of that. It's been 6 years of hard work that Maria and her teams have put in. John Freisinger, thank you so much for being this year's chairperson. And we have 2 of these left as our time as Mayor and First Lady, so we're going to try to make the most of that. And the reason that we think it's important to make the most of that is because the nonprofits that we are helping support through the gala, which really is support from the community, are making a tremendous difference. Accion is a perfect example of that, and today we're here to present them with their check. But later this week, we will be at PB&J working with Fathers Building Futures. After the school year starts, we'll be up working with Homework Diner, who is another recipient, and of course the Community Foundation, Albuquerque Community Foundation is a recipient. And this year, Maria did a really neat thing with ARCA, and I think you delivered a $12,000 check to ARCA yesterday. So this really speaks to our community, and it speaks to the generosity of the community, and it speaks to the fact that as we tackle issues and as we try to create opportunities for people in Albuquerque, it is these nonprofits, it's the Lynn Trohans of the world and her organization like Accion that make a difference. And Lynn's going to tell you a lot about Accion in just a minute. But I'm just very humbled and proud of our community, humbled as a mayor and proud of our community that we are able to each and every year have these events, and each and every year the community steps up, and each and every year Maria's been able to go out there and work with the nonprofits. And this year, and also a special thank you to Lynn and her group, they were our fiscal agent this year, and that's a lot of doggone work. So thank you for stepping up and doing that. But Accion is our largest recipient this year. This will be a $60,000 presentation, and I'm going to turn it over and let Maria talk a little bit about the gala and what we're doing here today. So congratulations, sweetie, and way to go.
Thank you. Well, like he said, I couldn't have done this by myself. It was our committee, all our beneficiaries, huge help, providing volunteers, raising money. So this is just so exciting, going over the 1 million mark. I just want to talk a little bit about next year's gala. We've already planned it. It's scheduled for Saturday, August 30th. April 30th, 2016. And I'm proud to announce that we are the application's going to go live for next year's beneficiaries on August 3rd. Those are RFPs, and you can get online at cabq.gov/mayor, and there's a link for the Mayor and First Lady's Charity Gala. You get on there, and this year our focus area is children and youth at risk. And the application process closes at September 30th at 5 p.m.
All right,
okay.
So if you're a local nonprofit and you are involved with anything that has to do with helping children at risk have better and brighter futures, go to you can just Google Mayor and First Lady's Charity Gala, and there's probably a link there as well, but go to cabq.gov and get your applications in, because this is significant dollars that go back into the community. We want to help you succeed, so let's do that. I want to bring Lynn Trohan up because she's the star of the day in her organization, and she's the VP of Advancement here at Accion. She and her team have been instrumental. They were working with Marie and her team side by side every single day to make this a great event. So not only did Lynn do great things by helping bring $60,000 to Accion, but her efforts and Accion's efforts also helped us raise money for all of these other local nonprofits. So Lynn, thank you so much.
Thank you,
Would you
Mayor.
come up and tell us a little bit about what you're doing and where
Absolutely.
this money's going, and just fire us up on the great work that Accion does. So
Absolutely,
thanks a
will
lot.
do.
Lynn
Thank
Trohan.
you. Thank you so much, Mayor and First Lady, and John as chair of this great event. We're so happy to be here with all of you today, and everyone here, all of our Accion staff, and Yashoda, who will also be part of this as a past client, an amazing contributor, and a present board member here at Accion. We're so proud to be under our archway of success and our pathway to success. And our values are embedded in everything that we do when we lend between $1,000 to $1 million to entrepreneurs who would never have the opportunity to actually have or grow or own their own business. Our work and our regional headquarters is really centered around Albuquerque. Even though we work in 5 states now, the major bulk of our lending and where our heart and soul will always be is in Albuquerque, which is my hometown as well. So these proceeds, the $60,000, which has so generously been raised this year through so many supporters and through the support of our staff as well, it will go toward Presto loans. This is a new product of loan. It's a $12,000 and under loan. We can get it out, these loans that are largely uncollateralized and that entrepreneurs need right away to have that capital to grow their businesses or to start their businesses. We can do that loan within an hour to 3 days and mitigate some of the risk of some of these entrepreneurs going to payday and title lenders where there is a 50% to 400% interest. Our interest is very reasonable. We provide lending, support, and inspiring, and we'll be able to do many more of those loans and help to create and sustain over 700 jobs in Albuquerque this year through the lending that we do and with the support of this grant. So thank you so much for all of your support and the work that you're allowing us to do through this contribution.
Can you say your last name again?
Sure, it's Trojan.
Can you spell it?
Sure, Trojahn. Thanks.
Do you want to introduce?
Yes, sure. And then will you all be presenting the big check to her?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
We'll do
And then
that.
Yashoda will say a few words too. But as I mentioned, Yashoda and I is the owner, creator, founder of Annapurna's Ayurvedic vegetarian restaurants. And she's about to open up her 4th restaurant at the Pavilions in the Northeast Heights. Her first one is by Nob Hill and the University of New Mexico. Her second one is in Santa Fe. Her third was she bought an old Dion's Pizza on 4th Street, and she was able to do that through the proceeds of her business. 12 years ago, she received an Accion loan of $20,000, and within a year was able to pay that loan back and then grow those other 3 restaurants. And she'll tell you a little bit about how many people she employs, what she contributes, what it is that she nets in terms of her income, all from a $20,000 loan. Please welcome Yashoda Naidu.
Thank you for giving me this opportunity, Mayor Berry, First Lady. I would like to say I am indeed honored to be here today to accept the check and grateful times 100 as I go back 13 years when I made an application for a loan from Accion for $20,000. Paid it back in my first year, and today 3 locations, 50 employees, and a $2 million business with a 4th location about to open the 1st of September. Without the loan from Accion 13 years ago, this would not have been possible. And I'm really grateful to that extent that I have decided to make Accion my project in terms of giving back to the community. I give back to the community obviously through my business and employing 50 individuals, and I give back to the community through Accion by contributing to the break room. I funded the break room here in our headquarters 2-3 years ago.
Yes.
And I would have to say that I wanted to do some more for the community, and I have contributed at this stage a total of just over $35,000.
That's right.
I think serving on the board is also a contribution that I feel I can use as an example of my business and my former client experience with Accion for the rest of this business community, because I understand the challenges here in New Mexico, and I believe that by setting this example, by contributing back to Accion, who uses the proceeds to put back into the community by funding startups, it stimulates the economy for all of us. It's a circle. It forms a complete circle. And I want to say thank you again to Mayor, First Lady, for this check of $60,000 that will go to startups, will go to our future clients, will go to our existing clients, and we're excited that we can bring this money back into the community to stimulate our economy.
That's great. Thank you so
Happy
much.
days.
Thank you for
Thank you all.
So, if that doesn't tell you what this is all about, I don't know what would. That's a great story, and this is what we're trying to do, is we try to create opportunity in Albuquerque, as we try to change the economic trajectory and the mobility for families and businesses in Albuquerque. This is what it's all about, and we have great stories to tell, and thank you for your leadership. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for all that you do and your inspiration and your leadership in our community. So that just makes my day to hear that story. So let's have John Freisinger, who is our chairman this year, come over and help us, and let's present the check. Maria, would you like to do it?
Sign it.
You got to sign it.
Oh, we got to
doesn't
sign
come
it.
down, so I think if we
Two
just get
endorsements
on-
over
Yeah,
$4,000.
yeah, two, yeah.
Do you want to stand on the other side, John? We can't pick it up, but we can just stand on either side.
Whatever you want to do.
Always on time.
Right.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and we'll.
I love when it's big money and a big check.
Yeah.
It's so large.
Come over here by the check, and we'll do this, and so.
Everybody scoot in
Come
now.
on in,
Now you can
everybody.
all
Let's
scoot
get
in.
a quick picture. And I'm standing in front of people. I don't want to stand in front of people. So. Anyway, it'll be put to great use, and this money will be used over and over again. This money will recycle itself, as Lynn was saying. So there will be people for years to come will be able to take advantage of these dollars that will keep regenerating in our community. So Lynn, thank you so much, and we're proud to present
Thank
you
you.
the check.
Thank you so much.